what got you going and others in the Irish community was the search for an offensive coordinator. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Gerard Parker is the guy in play, and he may turn out to be an excellent offensive coordinator. We don't know at this point.
Yep.
I think for you and for some, it was more about the look of, are we going full throttle to be an elite football program?
Yeah. You had two issues here with that dynamic. So number one is something went wrong with the process here. And I am not exactly sure where. There are rumors, this and that, of what went on. Something went wrong with Notre Dame's process that exposed us publicly to nightmare PR that you don't need in the middle of the winter when it should be the slow time of the year, okay? And I'm taking a lot of heat from certain Notre Dame circles because I went strong on, are you behind Marcus or not? Like, where's the support? You know, whatever. I thought we were getting modern here. Verse, hey, it just didn't work out. No big deal. I can't go with that. You were flirting with the guy at the hockey game on camera for everybody to see all weekend at campus. Flirting, making sure everybody saw this was your guy, and then it doesn't work out, and then you get hammered publicly and you act like you don't know why. Awful. So I don't know whether it was miscommunication, bad timing. Marcus thought he had more flexibility to do something that he found out he didn't have. Maybe the AD Swarbrick had Freeman's back and went to the bean counters and they said no at that meeting. Maybe Ludwig actually did reconsider and didn't want to do it. Whatever one of those realities it is, Mark, Notre Dame messed this up from a PR standpoint, and they are usually great with that, and it rubs me the wrong way that when it came to football, they dropped the ball on it. Anything else?
Yes, there's
Something's wrong. Something went wrong with the process. And then after the heat came out from people like me, Swarbrick sends a big email asking for donations, telling me my passion's misdirected. And if you care that much, hit the link to donate. So, bad PR look. I was not in the room. I don't know where the hiccup came from, but there was one. So, moving forward, we just need to tidy that up so there's not this national negative exposure. That's one part of it. Part two is, then you get into the existential discussion of, do they really have Marcus's back of going full throttle if this is the guy he wanted and then a buyout for him and the O-line guy got in the way? For Notre Dame, fancy Notre Dame, you got a 16-foot gold Mary up there. We don't have the money to get an offensive coordinator. Okay, so then that's a different debate of, does Marcus have full support from the administration? And the reason that's a worthwhile debate is Lou Holtz lost that after a while when he became bigger than what they wanted him to be over there. And Frank Leahy had to go through that as well when he became too big than they wanted to be over there. So it's not unprecedented. All of that has me in an uncomfortable spot.
All right. We'll make it a little bit more uncomfortable possibly here, John. So looking at Parker,
yeah,
what is the hope that he is going to be a top-notch offensive coordinator? What is the concern that he may not be? Are there enough indicators there at this point?
Some of this is perceptual, Mark. And the reason I feel bad for Parker is that guy just got a great promotion from tight ends coach to OC at Notre Dame. That should be met in every other circumstance with positivity, good for him, giving him a chance of a higher profile role. But all of that started with so much negativity coming off the Ludwig thing. And then you go in-house with Parker. Though you know the way that's going to come off naturally is something went wrong with the guy we really wanted outside our home run hire. We don't want to risk that again. So we're going in-house. That's just kind of a weak hand nationally, perceptually. So it's met with that negativity of like, you went with the in-house guy because it didn't work out with who you wanted outside. Go with your buddy that can't say no kind of vibe. So that's an unfair perceptual start for Parker. The irony in all of this, Mark, is the offense is going to be better no matter what because the talent's way better in the most important positions. So I think the offense is going to be better than it was last year, whether it was Reese or Parker. That's the irony in this. I think the offense is going to be better no matter what. I just wish the guy had a clean slate to start with, and he just couldn't because of all the negativity.